"If you water the stone 20,000 times, it will grant any wish you desire." But the woman's son didn't believe it at all. He picked up a crowbar and flipped the stone over onto the ground in one go. Then he lifted the stone with his bare hands and carried it to the bottom of the waterfall. After that, he said to his mother, "This way, the stone will be watered 20,000 times in no time." Soon, something incredible happened. A mask suddenly fell at Shiva's feet. From that day on, he would stare blankly at the mask every day. Even when he traced the outline of the mask on the ground, he sketched the face of the person who had worn it. That stunningly beautiful face made his heart skip a beat. He immediately ran upstream toward the waterfall. When he reached his destination, he saw a strange girl whose body was covered with butterflies. Upon seeing Shiva, she began to dance. Shiva fell in love with her instantly and jumped straight toward her. But just as he was about to touch her, the girl vanished into thin air. He hurried to chase after her, only to see the girl float up to the top of the cliff. He had no other choice but to keep climbing upward. However, the cliff was extremely steep. He suddenly slipped and fell down. Luckily, the vines below caught him. Then he started climbing up by grabbing the vines until he reached a huge rock. He cut off a bamboo stalk and made it into a crossbow. Then he jumped high up, aiming at the tree on the boulder. After enduring countless hardships, he finally saw the girl again. But just as he stretched out his hand, the girl transformed into a swarm of butterflies. Shiva wandered around the woods, searching for her trace. Suddenly, he heard a scream and saw a girl rushing out of the woods, with a group of soldiers chasing closely behind her. Shiva hurried to chase after them. Just as the soldiers were about to catch up with the girl, a long sword flew over out of nowhere. The girl turned around and killed the pursuing soldiers. At that moment, the other soldiers also fell one after another. It turned out that many archers had been hiding in the trees all along. The girls below did not stand idle either. In the blink of an eye, all the soldiers were killed. Not a single drop of blood stained the girls' clothes. Shiva quietly followed the group of people. He was shocked to discover that this was actually a secret organization, and the owner of the mask was none other than that girl. Later, the girl came to the riverbank and dipped her rough hands into the water. In an instant, a school of small fish swam over. Shiva also swam over at the same time. He quietly drew something on the girl's hands. The girl knew nothing about it until the leader caught sight of her hands.